Hello, this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. I purchased this item from Ella from Save Here First. I've washed my hands. I'm going to massage my palm. Now, your hemoglobin A1C is your sugar number over the last 90 days. It gives your physician a average of what your blood sugar is doing. Because a lot of people, they'll eat like crazy and not take their medicine and let their blood sugar be completely out of control. And then they'll starve themselves 2 to 3 days before they go see their doctor. And that doesn't give the doctor an accurate picture of what's going on with you or how you should adjust your medication. So there's this hemoglobin A1C home device that you can use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw blood. Warning, if you have a problem with that, you can leave now. So I'm going to put this on my fingertip, my pointer finger, and I'm going to press down. Not used one of these kits before, so I don't know how harsh this is. Okay, that wasn't bad. Now lift up, and I've got blood coming out. I'm going to squeeze it just a little bit more. I'm not sure. Now I put it in the collection device. Not sure how big of a sample this requires or how this works. Not done this before. Don't know that if that's full or not. Okay, it needs to go all to the way to the bottom of the center part. So I'm having problems getting enough blood. These devices, this is a lot more expensive than a test strip. Okay, now it's gone to the bottom. I have some on the side. Now, I'm going to take the blood collector and I'm going to put it into the open end of the shaker and snap that in. This should be on here, like so. Now, got these two together, and there should be no gap on this side. So I need to push harder to insert that. I'm glad they told me that. Now, shake for 5 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. You set that to the side. Now what do? Oh, I insert the cartridge. And there is a number on here that needs to match. Oh, where is it? Oh, the number on the cartridge package. So my number is 212-9454, and I put the electronics on the downside, and I insert that. Okay, that's inserted. It says weight on the, and then it says sample. And once it says sample, it means it's ready for the sample from the shaker. So I take this end off this time, and I press the shaker into the cartridge, and I remove it once the word run, waiting for sample, appears. So I push this in. Oh, and it very quickly ejected out, and it says run. Do not handle, wait for results. and it's counting down from 5 minutes. I can't show you the countdown. Oh, wait a minute. Let me bring this over here. See, it's counting down. It takes 5 minutes. Now, I don't want anyone out there to panic. The instructions say not to use expired materials. This cartridge and everything expired April 25th. It is October. So this is almost 6 months out of date. Of course, that's why it was on Amazon pallet, and that's why Ella was selling it at a good price. I got this about half the price you would a normal kit. From what I understand, you can only use these so many times. I did not realize that. I was like, at home, hemoglobin A1C. So for the rest of them, I will not use this other cartridge, which is expired, because it'll use up one of the opportunities I have to use this. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and try to get another cartridge and another lancet and another shaker. Of course, if it only uses it twice, I don't know if I can get one of each. But using one to show you all how this is done is worth it. Because I have been doing these videos about diabetes to help educate people here and there on my channel. It's like I do unboxings, and envelopings, Bible readings, and product reviews. And also I do diabetic education every once in a while. I'm not a medical professional. If you take my advice, you actually should not take my advice. You should talk to a doctor before you do anything with your diabetes. But hopefully, watching me go through this the first time might help someone out there know how to use an at-home hemoglobin A1C test kit. So this is for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. Getting down to 1 minute and 30 seconds. There we go, 30 seconds. See, it does not, it has a start date, and it's got the code on here. Oh, it does have an expiration date on the outside of the container. Okay. American Diabetes Association Standards of Medical Care and Diabetes, 2011. Easy operation for at-home A1C monitoring. These lab tests are expensive. So this is a route to go if you're waiting for a surgery and you're diabetic. Sometimes they will require your hemoglobin A1C to be at a certain level, and most insurance companies will only pay for that hemoglobin A1C every 3 months or 6 months. So if you're waiting for a surgery and you use your insurance hemoglobin A1C and you are not below 8.0, then you have to put that surgery off. So some surgeons will not operate on you with uncontrolled diabetes. Okay, now we got a result. It says 8.9 is my hemoglobin A1C. which is much better than it's been. And so it's showing there's only one test left on this device. And I don't know if the test I'm getting now is accurate. I don't know if the next test will be all that accurate. But I'm glad to see it as 8.9. If I test Marty's hemoglobin A1C, I'll be able to get a more accurate idea of how accurate this is being for this test, because they recently had theirs done. So we'll do that. Of course, their hemoglobin A1C could have changed. Since they are waiting on surgery, I will not publish the results of that because, one, they need to be within certain range to have their surgery, and two, I don't know that this is accurate. So after this is done, it says record your A1C result in the attached result log. So it's overview and helpful hints. Oh, okay. There's a result log here. And I am going to do just that. And I'm going to send this, a picture of this, to my doctor and say, look, aren't I doing so much better? So it was 8.9. Okay, 8.9 is my result. And my goal is less than or equal to 8.0. And today is the 25th of October 2023. So I'm doing good. And I'm going to put Myra at the top of this. And then we'll do one for Marty. No, we will not do one for Marty. We'll leave the second one blank. But Marty will test, but we won't record it in case their hemoglobin A1C has gotten worse, or and because this is possibly inaccurate. So now I don't know how to get this to turn off. Okay, we'll just go ahead and immediately do Marty's off camera. And you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Even at full price, this is worth it, especially if you're looking at some kind of medical procedure where you have requirements by your surgeon or by your doctor to be within a certain range. Because if I was looking to have surgery, which I'm not, but if I was, and the surgeon had told me I have to be below 8.0, I would wait another week to get my blood test, and I would buy one of these kits, and I would test again and again. Of course, I would buy one, with equipment in it that's not expired. But, until I knew my hemoglobin A1C was below an 8. So, because the lab tests are expensive and I don't want to create, a need to create a medical bill that's, going to come out of my private pay budget. And, you don't want that. So this is definitely worth it if you're being told you have to wait for a procedure. And if you're being told that, as soon as you're told that, do not just run to the lab and get that test, because then you might be waiting 3 months or 6 months for that procedure that you want to have done if you're diabetic. And a lot of times doctors will require other things of you to get certain procedures. So definitely these home test kits are worth it, and it'll save you a lot of money. I only paid $15. The equipment was expired, but it was worth it for me to show the video and get a rough idea what my hemoglobin A1C is doing, and get a rough idea for Marty's as well. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.